All right. So on page 261, you're going to have some more complicated long division with a 2-digit dividend. And I'm going to try to explain that for you. Let me do an example on the board before we go in to do page 261, step by step. So as always, you are going to use the 5 steps of division: divide, multiply, subtract. Don't forget to compare and bring down. Once you bring down a number, you have to start all over. If you need to, start over. So right here, what do we do when we have a 2-digit dividend? You know that you're going to use 2 digits right here. So we're not using the 6 right here for now, right? We're going to take a look at 27 and a 30. Since we don't know the 30 multiplication table, just like usual, we're going to cover up these ones places right here. So can we divide 2 by 3? Can you fit any 2s or any 3s into a 2? Actually, no. So what do? Can we divide 27 by 30? Is 27 big enough to be divided by 30? No, it's not. And because of that, we're going to ask for some help. Who can help 27 if it's not big enough to be divided by 30? Well, look at this. We have a good neighbor, the 6 there. So can we use 276 to divide by 30? That looks like it is big enough. There's definitely some 30s that'll fit into 276. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to use the entire 3 digits, and you're going to cover up the ones places. So now what we're doing is we're dividing 27 by 3. But right now, placement of the answer, your quotient, is very, very important, very crucial. We're dividing 27 by 3. 3 will fit 9 times into 27. But when we open this up, we have to think that 30 will fit 9 times into 276. The answer will go over the 6 because they were using the 3 digits. We didn't divide 27 by 30 and get a 9. We don't put a 9 there. We divided 276 by 9 and got a 30. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply our second step. Watch this. You multiply your quotient by the ones place first and put it under the last number you used. 9 times 0 is 0. We're going to use it, put it right here under the 6. The 9 times 3 is your 27, and you write the 27 right here. Okay? Third step is to subtract. We get a 6. Compare. 6 is less than 30. We have nothing else to bring down, and that's our remainder. We're going to write it like this. Okay? So it's 9, remainder 6. Okay, so now you can open up page 261, and I'm going to do 183 divided by 60 with you. Okay? So we're using 18. We're using 60. There's our 2 digits. Can any 60s fit into 18? No, they can't. So we are going to have to ask for help. You actually, just like you used to, you could put a 0 here because 18 divided by 60 is a 0. So you can keep its place if you want to. You're using these 2 digits. You're using this 2-digit divisor. So it's not enough. You put a 0 there, just like you used to with the smaller numbers. So 18 divided by 60. 18 is too small. We're going to ask 3 to help. We're going to use 183 divided by 60. Your first step is to cover up the ones place. So put your finger on the 3 and the 0. What number are you dividing now? Well, you're dividing 18 by 6. 18 divided by 6. How many 6s fit into an 8? 18. 3 of them do. Okay, so we put the answer above the last number we used. That's why we're drawing these lines here, so you don't forget how far you need to move your quotient. Okay, so there's your 3. We're going to multiply 3 times 0. Put your answer underneath the last number you used. 3 times 6 is your 18. Okay, subtract 183, 180. You have a 3 left over. Anything else to bring down? Nothing. That's your remainder right there. 3, remainder 3. There we go. Okay, and now I'm going to do the last one for you. B. You're going to attempt C on your own, okay? See how much of that you understood. If you need to rewind and look at the steps, do that. Okay, so we're dividing 270 by 50. Can you fit in any 50s into a 2? No. Can you fit any 50s into a 27? No. So we have to keep going. Can we fit any 50s into 270? Yeah, that sounds like it's big enough to fit some 50s in it. So we are going to put a line all the way to the 0. We're going to use all 3 of those digits. 0 is helping 27. So now that we know we're going to use 270 divided by 50. We don't know the 50 multiplication table, but we do know the 5 multiplication table. So we're going to cover up the ones digits, only the ones digits. And we are going to try to divide 27 by 5. That's not too hard. 27 by 5. How many 5s fit into 27? Yeah, 5 of them. Well, where does our 5 go? Where would we write 5? Did we divide 27 by 50 and get a 5? Do we write 5 here? No. Did we divide 270 by 5 and get a, or by 50 and get a 5? We did. There's our 5. You have to line it up, okay? You are going to get confused if they're in the wrong places. Because 27 was too little, we could keep it with a 0. Just put that answer, put that 0 there. Now those zeros in front of a quotient are not necessary, okay? Remember that. These are just for you to remember to keep their places, but don't use them all the time. They're not your actual, the zeros don't really go in the answer when you write it. So our next step, after we divided 270 by 50, we got a 5. We're going to multiply that 5 by the divisor. 5 times 0 is our 0, and 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, so third step, 0 minus 0, 7 minus 5 is our 2, and 2 minus 2 is nothing. We don't need to put a 0 here, right? 20 is our remainder. There's nothing else to bring down, so 20 is our remainder. Is it lower than the divisor though? 20 looks like a big number, but it's lower, it's smaller than the divisor, so we're fine, nothing to worry about. 20 divided by 50 is too small, nothing to bring down. We're gonna write it as our remainder. 5, remainder 20, and that's your answer for 1B. Go ahead and try 1C on your own. You're not doing any of the greens on 261 and 262. And then story problems, 2 steps in both. You're gonna have to figure out how many feet Mrs. Moore needs if she needs 4 yards, because 1 foot costs $3.71. Okay, and that should be about it. Be careful with the parentheses in number 7A, and that's it.